with eyes on Larissa's favorite energy drink. Plus, new video of the local immigration officer now facing criminal charges in Minnesota. What is next for Christian Castro? And
a fan just ran on the floor, wants to take a selfie.
The punishment announced today for the camera-happy basketball fan who interrupted last night's game.
Spotty thunder showers popping up on the radar again today. We'll track the showers and update your forecast as Channel 5 News at 5 begins right now.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First on 5, the Texas Attorney General now going after the maker of an energy drink accused of causing the death of a Weslaco cheerleader. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan. Javi is off today. Ken Paxton says his office is investigating how the maker of Alani Nu markets its products to children. The AG appears to back some of the claims made by the family of Larissa Rodriguez. Both say the drink has too much caffeine that's not safe for children. We spoke to an attorney for the family today who told us this.
We've reached out to his office. Of course, we have not talked to him or anybody at his office, but we are pleased, certainly pleased to see the Attorney General of Texas investigating.
Larissa died last October. Her family says she died of an enlarged heart. They believe it happened because she drank Alani's. Her family is suing Glazier's Beer and Beverage. They distribute Alani. Glazier's filed a motion to dismiss the case. They say state law protects distributors unless they know a product was defective. We have reached out to the energy drink maker for a response. We have yet to hear back. This is new video taken today of a local immigration agent charged with assault in Minnesota. Christian Castro was arrested in Harlingen last week. He had a hearing today in Cameron County where he remains jailed. Castro was in Minnesota this past January as part of the Trump administration's crackdown on illegal immigration. Prosecutors there say while on the job, he fired through someone's front door and shot a man in the thigh. The guy survived, but that is the basis of the Minnesota assault charge.
He was not a fugitive. He was still employed. He does live in the Rio Grande Valley, as I understand it. So he was here in the area pursuant to his job obligations.
A judge there in Minnesota set his bail at $200,000. The Cameron County District Attorney told us today Minnesota officials are working to send over extradition documents. If he posts bond, Castro will have to go to Minnesota for arraignment. We will keep you posted. Now to the fly that is threatening Texas cattle. The first confirmed infection happened in a calf about 300 miles from here near Uvalde. Hidalgo and Cameron County leaders told us today they are monitoring the situation. The fly is known as the screwworm. The USDA, CDC, and FDA also concerned. They have created a 12-mile control area where the infected calf was found.
We've expedited the targeted release of millions of sterile New World screwworm flies by immediately deploying 4 million as of yesterday ground release chambers in the area, in addition to the 4 million sterile flies per week.
The USDA has been releasing those flies here in the valley too. They are asking cattle ranchers to monitor their animals. That advice also applies to pet owners, as the fly can also target dogs and cats. Basically, if you see signs of maggot infestations in an animal that's alive or only recently died, the USDA wants to know about it. Now to the view of the Thursday afternoon sky here in Weslaco. It is sunny here, but other parts of the valley did get some rain today. Let's get to Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. And Tim, we are expecting the rain to ramp up as we head into the weekend.
I think it'll be just a little more active tomorrow, especially, and even into Saturday. Right now, we are tracking spotty showers around the area. Nothing here in Weslaco, but if you look at radar, we're tracking a couple of showers right along the river. This is Hidalgo. There's Reynosa right there. Raining pretty good there. Another couple of bolts of lightning, kind of bolts from the blue a little bit removed from that. So if you're close enough to hear the thunder, that means the lightning's pretty close and you should stay indoors till it passes. Another shower just went over the west side of Harlingen and then down in Mexico a few more, and those showers will linger the next 2 or 3 hours and then begin to fade away. That's the view from Sky 5. There's that shower that you see down near Hidalgo right now. Temperatures have cooled a little bit. McAllen down to 88, Port Isabel's 84, Edinburgh still holding at 90, and then 84, 87 Harlingen and Brownsville right now. So yes, the chance of rain does ramp up a little bit as we head into the weekend. We'll talk about that and update your forecast in just a few minutes.
New at 5, protecting Las Milpas against flooding. We're learning more about a plan to build ponds and fix drainage issues. Karen Luceto is live with the details. Karen.
We are on Veterans Boulevard, just south of Dicker Road. Behind me is the South Lateral Drain. It's a channel that carries storm water through the Las Milpas area in FAR. Hidalgo County Drainage District 1 tells me this area is naturally low-lying, and that's why they're pursuing this project. Now, if approved, a 39-acre detention pond will be built just to the right of me. A second detention pond will be built on Thomas Road, that's just north of us, and that'll be covering 11 acres. The project also includes 5 miles of ditch widening along the South Lateral Drain. Officials say the goal is to increase capacity and lower water levels during major rain events.
We have been working to develop projects and implementing projects both to address those issues. It's very important when we have those rain events to protect the homes and businesses of the area.
Officials estimate the project could cost about $14.5 million. They say 1,000 homes will benefit. Drainage district officials are seeking funding through FEMA's BRIC program. Right now, the project is in the environmental review stage. As part of that process, officials are asking for public comments or concerns about the project. The comment period runs through June 12th. We'll have all that information up on KRGV.com and the KRGV News app. Coming up at 6, we did speak with a man who's lived around here for decades, why he says he's keeping a close eye on the project. Live in FAR, Karen Luceto, Channel 5 News.
A new state law will soon change how food trucks operate. Starting July 1st, mobile food vendors will need to get a license through the Texas Health Department, not a local permit. The change means vendors can work across city and county lines with just one license.
One of the main mistakes might be that they think they are able to operate with a local health department permit. It is very important for them to begin that timely application and submit it to the state of Texas. We've emailed all mobile food vendors, and we continue to do PSAs for this transition.
The license runs between $300 and $1,800 depending on vendor type. Hidalgo County says they are available to help vendors with questions.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
Hey, good afternoon, Valley. So minor slowdowns in the Mid-Valley, especially within Interstate 2 heading eastbound within San Juan, but that's pretty typical around this time. However, in the Lower Valley, that is a different story because within the Harlingen area on Interstate 69 East, there is a good amount of slowdowns. Traffic is running about 25 to 30 miles per hour, so there is a good amount of congestion. And here's one of our live TxDOT cams overlooking Louisiana Street. So traffic is pretty backed up right here. Now, it's unclear if the reason for this congestion is an accident, so we'll go ahead and keep a close eye on this area, but it's within the Interstate 69 East heading toward westbound near the South Expressway 83 ramp, so proceed with caution or give yourself some extra time before heading out the door if you are planning on heading out that way. But as far as those drive times, we are seeing them a little bit slower because of this. So from McAllen to Harlingen, 32 minutes, so right around average. Weslaco to Harlingen, 17, but look at this. Brownsville to Harlingen about 28 minutes when usually it's about 22. However, if you see anything out there you want to report like an accident, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
Speaking of traffic, guess who's probably already in Round Rock? Sherilyn's state-bound baseball team left the Valley this morning. They are now about 24 hours away from the 5A Division II state championship game. The Rattlers are the 5th baseball team from the Valley to ever make it this far. Our sports team will be in Round Rock for tomorrow's big game. We will have live reports as they try to bring home a title. If you watched the Spurs game last night, you probably saw this guy run onto the court, phone in hand. It looked like he was trying to get a selfie with Wemby. Today, the NBA banned him for life from all league arenas. The league also banned a second person in connection to the stunt. A reminder, Game 2 of the NBA Finals is tomorrow. You can watch it right here on Channel 5. Next at 5, the political vote over a $1 billion compensation fund that's already been scrapped. And the strike brewing in LA that could impact snacks and booze for the World Cup.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. For their families, for their communities. But here's one thing they won't do: pay interest on their new truck. Just announced, for a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Take on new adventures, make new memories, and leave the interest behind.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling vehicle in the Rio Grande Valley.
Start blue, stay blue with LS Tractors, where it's always tractor season at Rockin' Blue Sales. Right now, we have the lowest finance rates with payments that make sense. Check out our full line of the new MT2 through MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, featuring four-wheel drive, quick attach front-end loaders, skid steer compatible buckets, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission, and a 6-year warranty. More tractor, less money. And we're still here to save you a bucket full of money. Dare to compare before you buy.
If you feel unable to care for your baby, the Baby Moses Law gives parents a safe, anonymous, and legal choice to leave their infant at a designated safe haven. There is a hotline to call to ask questions at babymoseshotline.com.
At the Monarch Family Medicine Clinic, we're happy to serve you and your loved ones. It doesn't matter if you're young or young at heart. We treat everyone with the compassionate, quality medical care they deserve. With us, you can always see a doctor and get back to spending time with your family. Monarch Family Medicine, Suite 104 in Doctors Plaza West, right next to Mission Regional Medical Center.
Some people travel for adventure. Some people travel for business. And some travel for a bit of both. But they all agree the best way to get from A to B is McAllen International Airport, where flying is always better with the Valley's only ticketless parking and a VIP lounge. And McAllen has more nonstop flights for adventure, business, and a bit of both. Travel is about more than going from A to B. It's about going above, beyond at McAllen International Airport.
The Dale Gold sales event is on at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Drive a 2026 Pathfinder at 0% APR for 60 months. Join the best brand for new vehicle quality.
At Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Dale gas.
Today, Senate Democrats held a vote to kill a settlement fund that the Attorney General already scrapped. It didn't work, but 3 Republicans did vote with Democrats. At issue was a $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund that would have been used to compensate people who were unfairly targeted for political and other reasons. The vote failed 49-50. The World Cup starts next Thursday with games in Mexico, but the first game in the United States will be played next Friday in LA, and they may not have their regular concession stand vendors. About 2,000 workers, including the cooks and bartenders, are voting soon on whether to strike. There are 2 issues. They want more money, and they're also upset because FIFA wants their social security numbers and fingerprints to run background checks. Coming up, Mercedes is getting into disc golf, the location for their new course. And sea turtle nesting season is underway at the island, and it is breaking records.
It is a nice day at the island. That's the view for Sky 5 right now. A lot of folks out enjoying the beach as we head into the summer season. 84 degrees right now. Winds out of the east, northeast at about 10 miles an hour. Radar, though, lighting up with some showers. We'll look at that and update your forecast after the break.
The Mazda CX-90 was made with your comfort in mind. Save with an incredible 0.9% for up to 36 months. Or lease for $467 per month for 36 months. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden Mazda, Mission, and Edinburgh.
H-E-B has price cuts on things you buy most. Right now, save on made-in-store flour tortillas, Hill Country Fair smoked bacon, and H-E-B frozen waffles. No store does more to help you save big than H-E-B.
Shop Jackson Street Market Days. Antiques, plants, and collectibles. First Saturday of every month. Great bargains, live music, and lots of fun. Shop Jackson Street Market Days in downtown Harlingen.
if it's actions that speak louder than words. We'll let the versatile BMW X3 show you what we mean. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Lease an X3, just $599 a month at BMW of FAR.
I saved enough to take my mom on a cruise. What's all this?
It's Wells Fargo. They like to celebrate when the customers save.
I am under my restaurant budget.
Yeah, you are. How about some sushi?
Can I sit down and eat that?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, bring them in. Oh.
My credit score went up.
Hey, keep going, but less. You saved for this golf trip, didn't you, Dennis? All right, who's next?
The valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Here's some travel times. McAllen to Harlingen takes about half an hour right now. Weslaco to Harlingen.
There were some slowdowns throughout the morning because of the rain.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News, the traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
From highways to byways, there's only one recognized king. He's big, he's bad, and yeah, he's got a Hemi. Claim a new Ram 1500 during the declaration of deals at Bert Ogden Ram in Harlingen. Enjoy it for $399 a month. 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty included. The legend lives on. Come into Bert Ogden Ram Harlingen now. Dale gas.
Disc golf is coming soon to Mercedes. The city plans to build a 9-hole course next to the Mercedes Dome building. Construction starts next week, and once it's ready, people will be allowed to play for free. So why did they decide to build now?
They played throughout the valley from Bronzeville all the way up to McAllen. So we've had people showing a lot of interest in disc golf, residents of Mercedes, and even residents of Mercedes that have moved out to larger cities like Austin and San Antonio that have reached out to us. And also,
the project is expected to cost about $10,000 and will be funded by sponsorships. The city hopes to have it ready by mid-July. Sea Turtle Inc. is reporting a record-breaking nesting season. So far, they have counted 150 nests. That's about 14,000 eggs buried in the sand, and the season isn't over yet. Sea Turtle Inc. says conservation efforts are paying off.
Because these turtles take typically 12, 15 years to reach maturity. So we're seeing the efforts that have been done from, 10, 15 years ago now. And so it's really encouraging to see those efforts paying off. And it's a reminder to keep doing what we're doing because it really, truly does make a difference.
Those eggs typically start hatching about a month and a half after they are buried. So hatching season could start as early as next week.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, radar a little bit busy today. We've seen spotty showers around the area, but like the last 2 or 3 days, still more mist than hit. But if you happen to be under one of them, you get a pretty good downpour. That's the case Hidalgo into Reynosa right now, kind of stretching up to the south side of Far into San Juan as this cell losing its lightning, but still has pretty good rain in it. Again, mostly south of I-2 as you head down toward Hidalgo and the south side of Far. This is what it looked like on satellite radar together today. And again, very spotty stuff, not widespread. There's a pretty good shower over Harlingen earlier. That has since gone away. Now things quieting down, but still the next 2-3 hours, there could still be some activity popping up in a few places, mainly in the western part of the valley. And then overnight tonight, it should go quiet. This is Future Track. The Barron model says by 11 o'clock, there's nothing left. It's just cloudy skies. And then at 7 o'clock in the morning, there's some moisture coming off the mountains, maybe up in Zapata County. We're watching stuff, but still I think the day starts quietly tomorrow. This model's pretty aggressive with what happens in the afternoon, though. It sees stuff coming out of the mountains and into the area by 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Some pretty good showers and storms around. So we're going to be tracking this tomorrow. We're putting it overall the odds in the valley getting rain tomorrow about 40%. Probably like we've seen the last few days, but more active. There's more moisture available. I think there'll be more stuff around tomorrow and perhaps spotty activity again on Saturday as well. But the atmosphere is really loaded up now, and a little upper disturbance comes through. That whole thing leads to a slightly better chance for rain. 40% tomorrow, 30% tomorrow night to get on Saturday, and then it tapers off beginning Sunday. But still, doesn't go completely away. Just a ton of tropical moisture out in the Gulf, and all that moisture is working its way toward the western part of the Gulf Coast, and that includes us. You see these deep greens, and that indicates very moist air. We call it precipitable water, available moisture in the atmosphere, and there's a bunch of it out there. Once you get back past, about Del Rio, it's dry, but all this moisture comes off the Gulf and gives Texas an awful lot of rain, mainly sea breeze stuff like we've been seeing, but there's also a few showers and thunder showers coming off the mountains to the west. Those showers and storms have a lot of moisture to work with, so brief heavy downpours are possible. But overall, widespread rainfall totals generally quarter of an inch, something like that, with isolated totals of more than that. And again, anytime you see a map like that, that's a general expectation of rainfall, but some places could see an inch or two in a relatively brief period of time, but that's much more isolated than widespread. 91, 92, 93 the next 3 days. Best rain chances tomorrow. Tonight, about a 20% probability for a shower or storm. Temperatures bottom out in the mid-70s. Tomorrow, we're back up to 91. Partly sunny skies. Again, spotty afternoon thunderstorms, probably more active than any day this week. There will be activity around, probably as much miss as hit tomorrow, probably about a 50-50 chance, depends on where you are. Here you go, next 7 days. Rain chance tapers off next week, but doesn't go completely away. Isolated stuff possible any day, but the best chance is tomorrow. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.
Next at 5, the link between surviving a heart attack and brain health.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. For their families, for their communities. But here's one thing they won't do: pay interest on their new truck. Just announced, for a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Take on new adventures, make new memories, and leave the interest behind.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling vehicle in the Rio Grande Valley.
At the Monarch Family Medicine Clinic, we're happy to serve you and your loved ones. It doesn't matter if you're young or young at heart. We treat everyone with the compassionate, quality medical care they deserve. With us, you can always see a doctor and get back to spending time with your family. Monarch Family Medicine, Suite 104 in Doctors Plaza West, right next to Mission Regional Medical Center.
Are you hurt in a car accident, injured at work, or had a slip and fall at business? Call Stapleton & Stapleton Law Firm, your trusted personal injury advocates. Our team fights for the compensation you deserve and ensures your voice is heard. With years of experience helping clients just like you, Stapleton & Stapleton delivers results. Don't let someone else's negligence cost you. For aggressive, compassionate legal support, call La Mera Huera today. Stapleton & Stapleton, justice for you every time.
Hey RGV, it's Zach.
And I'm Greg with Copper from Honest Abe Roofing.
We put our lowest price guarantee in writing.
And we do the research so you don't have to.
That's why we're RGV's 5-star roofer.
With us, you'll never roof again.
The Valley weather can be unpredictable, but your forecast doesn't have to be. The KRGV weather app is always up to date and ready to help you plan your day. With live radar and personalized videos from the largest team of meteorologists in the Valley, you'll always know what's ahead. Our Weather to Go videos are customized for you. Download the KRGV weather app for free today. The KRGV weather app is sponsored by Davis Law Firm, McAllen International Airport, and Payne Auto Group.
Local researchers say heart disease rates are higher here in the Valley compared to other parts of the state. Most of us know people who have high blood pressure, cholesterol, or are a bit overweight. All of that can lead to a heart attack. And as Mandy Gaither reports, surviving one can also threaten our brain health.
Every year in the U.S., about 805,000 people have a heart attack. Separately, about 1 in 10 adults reports having memory loss or cognitive decline. Researchers believe there's a connection.
There's been strong links within research over several decades linking heart health to brain health and vice versa.
Dr. Mohammed Rida with the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center is lead author of this study, which found heart attack survivors are 5% more likely to develop cognitive impairment in the future. Researchers believe a cardiac event may speed up declines in memory and thinking over time.
it's important not just to think about how are we going to prevent another heart attack, how are we going to keep the heart healthy, but also thinking about how are we going to keep the brain healthy.
The American Heart Association says having a healthy diet, exercising, avoiding smoking, getting healthy sleep, maintaining a healthy weight, and having healthy levels of blood lipids, blood glucose, and blood pressure can protect heart health. But Rita says these 8 things can also help safeguard the brain.
Once you've had a heart attack, you are at higher risk, and trying to take necessary precautions or steps to try to reduce that risk as possible.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Gas prices seem to be falling, but they are still well over $3. Stay with us. We're checking in with the Pump Patrol team after the break. Let's see if they can save us a few dollars on our next fill-up.
The summer sales event is here at South Texas Buick GMC. Get a Buick Encore GX for only $198 a month. Visit SouthTexasGMC.com or call 661-5000. South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Experience a superior organic light lager that puts the smooth in ultra smooth taste. 85 calories, 2.5 carbs. Michelob Ultra Pure Gold Organic Light Lager.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance at life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
Luis, where are you?
I'm just lying around some neighborhoods, wondering how many of these homes get problems like hot, cold rooms, mold, mildew, high humidity, and high electric bills.
Well, you better land before you crash.
You know, we get so many calls from homeowners that have same problems and more.
And we always help them.
Yes, but there's so many others we can help too. Older home or brand new.
Our message, if you're having any of these problems in your home, give us a call.
That's right, Rosemary. And remember, you can always trust the Tex in Pink.
At UTMD Anderson Cancer Center, we know where you go first matters. Our expertise, combined with comprehensive assessments like molecular sequencing and genomic testing, ensure an accurate diagnosis and the right treatment plan from the start. This deeper level of subspecialization gives our patients access to life-saving treatment options when they need it most. At UTMD Anderson, we know cancer inside and out.
The summer sales event is here at South Texas Buick GMC. Drive a new GMC Sierra for just $495 a month. Visit SouthTexasGMC.com or call 661-5000. South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Brenda Youngman found gas for $3.37 on Palma Vista Drive in Palmview. Robert Jurado found $3.27 with the Easy Pay gas card on Trenton and Jackson in Edinburgh. Let's see if our in-house team can beat $3.27.
Hello everybody, this is photojournalist Catherine Rodriguez. I am here at the Stripes in San Benito on the corner of Sam Houston Boulevard and Frontage Road, where gas is $3.47.
When I started as news photographer Kelvin Tippins here, I'm here on Klausner Boulevard and Monte Cristo Road, where gas here at Chevron in Edinburgh is $3.39.
Hello everybody, this is news photographer Liliana Perez. Today I am in Donna, right off the Frontage Road and Salinas Boulevard, where you can find a gallon of gas for $3.35.
Today's best price, $3.35 in Donna and $3.27 in Edinburgh with the Easy Pay card. If you see a better deal, let us know. Email your pictures to news@krgv.com.
Still a couple showers out there right now. They'll fade away within a couple of hours. And then tomorrow, scattered storms around. Brief heavy rainfall is a possibility. It's kind of best chance of the week, probably about 40%. Then it tapers off as we head through the weekend. But even into next week, isolated showers possible each day, mainly on the sea breeze.
All right, that's going to do it for us at 5. More local headlines coming up in just 30 minutes.